Hi, my name's Jacqueline Gavlik. I'm doing the video on depression and water strategies. Um, the depression strategies is from week 7, the mental health basics article. Um, so 5 advantages is not feeling alone. So if you are talking to people, whether that's friends, families, therapists, doctors, whoever it may be, people online, people who have been through the same thing, whatever, that's going to make you feel not alone, and that's going to make you feel a little bit more like the whole entire problem with depression normally is that you feel alone and you feel kind of like you'll never get past something. So if you have someone who's consistently there, it's going to obviously make you feel better. Vent in relief. So sometimes it's just good to just kind of get it all out. Get all of the problems, all of the bad thoughts kind of out of your system, because that can help you heal instead of just kind of bottling it all up. Because I think that's more toxic than kind of venting. Next is support, understanding, and comfort. So if you feel understood, you're going to feel more support and comfort within yourself and within the people around you. And obviously just feeling understood is a great feeling to have, whatever that may be. Distractions. So sometimes when you're hanging out with people or talking to people about your problems, and also just talking to people in general, you kind of can forget about it, and that can bring some relief for even just a short period of time. But sometimes that short period of time can kind of make bigger gaps if you're hanging out with people more often, and it can kind of make you feel a little bit better over time. Seeking help. So obviously seeking professional help is probably the best way to go, whether that's medication, therapist, whatever it is. And I know that's not for everybody, but that's probably the best way to go, at least until you're kind of out of the hole that you're in. 5 disadvantages are feeling misunderstood or being misunderstood. That can kind of make you feel worse than if you did just not talk to anybody at all. 1000%. That's just a bad feeling, and when you're in a bad place, it's going to make you feel even worse. So not that good. Judgment. So obviously not everybody has been through the same thing, or knows people who have been through the same thing, or even if they do know someone who's been through the same thing, maybe they just didn't talk to that person. And so if you're not going through that problem yourself, or you don't have someone very, very close to you who you try your absolute hardest to understand, it can kind of seem like a foreign concept and kind of seem stupid, to be honest. It can seem stupid, and that's okay, but, it's not. So sometimes that'll just make you feel, again, way worse. Burden. So sometimes you can feel like you're burdening people with your problems, because sometimes it feels like they're a mile high. So even if you're kind of letting off a few of those things, it can kind of seem or feel like you are disrupting that person and their peace, because you are bringing your chaos into their life. Sometimes you can also just feel way more alone, because you talk to those people who you had that great, intense bond and connection with, whether that's a boyfriend, friends, family, whoever it may be. And if it doesn't feel the same because you're so deep in that hole, because sometimes you get so deep in that depression era of yourself, it can kind of seem like it'll never get better. And when you hang out with people who used to make you feel a certain way and you feel still like how you do when you're alone, it can kind of dig a deeper hole. So sometimes people will say comments that are very out of touch. And it's because, again, not their problem. They have no clue anything about it, and that's okay. But it can be very hurtful and mean for someone who's, again, going through that problem. Something that can help is MCC counseling. So if you want to talk to someone, that's a good resource from MCC. Basically, if you're just like sad, talk to a friend or whoever that may be. So I was depressed, not really anymore, but I was, and I just kind of talked to my mom and my family and my friends, and I eventually went to a therapist and I got on medication, and I did get off the medication very quick and I stopped going to that therapist, but I think it did help me eventually. Okay, the next one is water strategies. So it's from week 7. It's from Physical Health Basics article. So basically just like drinking water in the morning, very helpful for a lot of different reasons. So there's 5 advantages. So the first one is it flushes toxins out of your system. So you wake up, you have all that stuff that you ate the night before, whatever you drank the night before, whatever, went to a little bar, all those bad things in your system. If you drink the water, it can kind of flush some of those bad toxins out of your body, and that's obviously gonna help you. Another advantage is it improves your skin complexion. So you have acne, and this isn't just specifically water in the morning, it's just water, and water is obviously good for you for a lot of different things, but water kind of like improves your skin complexion, so that's obviously good because no one wants bad skin. So it's going to rehydrate your body, so you sleep, whatever, body is obviously getting more dehydrated as the night goes on, unless you wake up in the middle of the night and you're just chugging water. You're gonna get dehydrated. So if you drink water in the morning, you're gonna feel a lot better for the rest of the day. Digestion, so it's gonna help you digest the things you were eating and stuff, make you feel better, help you, release your bowels or whatever. Anyways, just good. No migraines, no headaches kind of thing. Well, not no, but like way less common to get migraines. And that's obviously good because no one likes those because they're not fun. 5 disadvantages. Water just doesn't taste as fun as other drinks. So not like a fun drink. It's like boring. So that's bad. Sometimes water can be contaminated, so if you're drinking like tap water or whatever, you could have all sorts of stuff in there, so that's not really the best thing either. It can disrupt your sleep, so you drink a bunch of water before you go to bed and you have to pee, so yep, that's not really for in the morning. There wasn't a lot of disadvantages. So if you drink water a lot, it can mask underlying issues that you have, like diabetes, kidney disorders, and hormonal imbalances, so that's also not great either. You can have water intoxication. It can dilute sodium levels in blood, lead to seizures, coma, and confusion. The MCC, it can help you by drinking water fountains, having a cup, bringing it, filling it up with water fountains, water. How you do this is wake up and drink water, and then how I do this is I wake up and I drink water. Okay, bye-bye.